All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone Ruel, and peace and salutations to those who elect. And I came across this video the other day going into Chat GPT and its capabilities, and it just made me think that this is going to affect us in this truth as men of the Lord, as you few sisters that listen and children. We're coming into times where we're going to be persecuted, we're going to be framed, and they're going to persecute. Not only are they going to persecute the hopeful elect, but they're going to persecute, anybody that has a similar mind in terms of, rebelling against this beast and this image and not wanting to go along with these wicked policies. So found this little video going into Chat GPT, and we're going to get some scriptures just showing you how this is prophecy and how we should conduct ourselves, as spiritual people, knowing this information. So let me play this video real quick.
We are so cooked. That's what the kids would say, right? Unless you are literally living under a rock, which I'm assuming you're not because you're watching this TikTok. What ChatGPT is, you know what it's capable of, you know how smart it is. ChatGPT that you know, my friends, is ChatGPT 4, and this right here is ChatGPT 5, which is done. It's finished, it's finalized, and it's ready to be released to the public. And it is so much smarter. 4 is programmed with 75 billion GPUs, and 5 is programmed with 10 trillion. GPUs are the unit for graphic processing, which essentially is just the rendering of graphics and 3D images and videos. Meaning, you think AI is bad now? You just wait. I'd like to think that I'm a fairly intelligent individual. I'm no boomer. Usually I can call out any kind of AI when I see it. Dead internet theory, if you know, you know. This level of processing concerns me. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. We're in for a wild ride when this comes out. Let me know your thoughts.
So, right, that's pretty much it. Showing you how ChatGPT 4 has fewer graphics cards than ChatGPT 5, which is in the trillions. And that's powerful when you understand computers. I'm not a computer person, but I do get them on a basic level. And the image that's displayed is powered by the GPU. It's the graphics processing unit. I believe that's the full term. And the graphics processing unit is what determines the quality of the image. And the ChatGPT seems like it's using trillions. ChatGPT 5 seems like it's using trillions of GPUs, which means it can create a super ultra clear image that's just as clear as a photo. And what this means is that they have the power to frame people, and this is going into the miracles. Their computer and their technology is a part of the miracles that they have, and it's their witchcraft, man. So we got to understand this ChatGPT uses trillions of GPUs to process an image. So you already know. Let's get into the scriptures real quick, all right? Because you already know how this devil is going to play this, man. Revelation 13 and 14, it says, "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live." Now, this is talking about what? This is talking about America. All right. When you read verse 12, it says, "And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him." All right. So now it's talking about what? This is talking about America. Before America, or its ancient counterpart, was what? Ancient Rome. But right now, this here is talking about America, man. And this whole system that's in place nowadays. NATO and the EU. But it says, "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast." So this is talking about America having a lot of power, and they got the capability of doing miracles, man. They're wicked miracles. The men of the Lord would pray and, part the water and pray and hold the sun still. But Esau has their wicked miracles with the knowledge and power that the Lord has given them, right? You always got to remember it's The Lord controls both sides. But this chat GPT is a part of the miracles that this place has. That's a part of the miracles that it's able to do, man. Because through chat GPT and their trillions of graphics processing units, they could basically create like a fake world, man. They can frame you doing something through AI that you're not even doing. And that's a miracle, man, because that's not normally possible. But the Lord gave him that technology, man. You already see how clear the images are on ChatGPT. If you say, hey, create a goat or create a lamb, you see how clear it is, man. So imagine ChatGPT 5, where it has trillions of digital GPUs. That's miracles, man. They can create a whole image and a whole video of you doing something that you didn't even do, and it's going to look identical to reality, and you're not going to be able to tell the difference. They have that technology, and they're not just going to use it. They're not creating ChatGPT so that you can just pass your exam that's coming up in school. No, man. The wicked have a purpose for every little thing that they do and that they show us. They got this technology because it's a miracle, meaning it's wondrous. No one understands it. And they're gonna use this power to frame the elect, to frame the men of the Lord. They're gonna use their miracles, man. And there's a lot more miracles that they have just going into, their technology, man. Their witchcraft, and that they use through all this technology. Now, we go to Revelation 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So right here, the scriptures already tell us that we're going to be, some of us, not all of us, are going to be put in prison. We're going to be put in prison by these wicked Edomites that they are the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Majority of you so-called white people, the Edomites. And they're going to send some of us into prison. Now we got to be faithful 10 days. Number 10 means completion. So that means we got to hold the faith a complete amount of days, man. However many days the Lord wants you in there. But this is showing you that persecution is coming. Okay? Persecution is coming, and it's coming in unique ways. All right? Because we live with wisdom. We be at peace with all men if it be possible. We always think of the peaceful answer first. We're spiritual minded men. So we're not out here doing anything capable of causing a ruckus or anything, man, because that wouldn't be spiritual. All we do is go to camp, which that's peaceful. We're not fighting or doing anything out there. And then we make videos throughout the week. So we're not doing anything violent. So how do you think that they're going to start trying to persecute us and throwing us into jail? They're going to have to frame us. They're going to have to make up stuff, man. And this chat GPT has the capability to do that. Right? We got to remember the Lord controls both sides, because we're not thinking about this to be paranoid. We're thinking about this so that we can be aware of how our enemy's going to move, so that we can now spiritually plan how we're going to move, man. And we're going to move with what? Faith and wisdom. But this is Isaiah 45:7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So clearly it's showing you that what? The Lord creates what? Good and evil. He created light and darkness. So it's showing you, and it said, I, the Lord, do all these things. When it says the Lord does it, it means he's in control of everything. He ordains it. So Satan listens to the Lord. All the demons listen to the Lord. And then all these wicked elite and all these wicked heathens in power, guess what? They may not be self-aware of it, but they are being controlled by the Most High Yahweh as well. All right. All creation does the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. including the good and the evil. So you got to keep that in mind, because we're not going over this information to make you paranoid, to make you think that they are the ones that hold the power. No. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua controls both sides, the light and the dark. But he's going to test us using that dark side. What is that? The left hand, man. Evil. He's going to test you, and he's going to use these evil Edomites, man, and their elite scientists. And he's purposely giving them the knowledge to create these different devices, Chat GPT and all these robots and all this stuff that's going on. The Lord purposely gave them this knowledge, man. And they're wicked, so they're going to use this to try to persecute us. But the Lord's in control of all of that. And the Lord's showing us, man. He's showing us what they're going to do. You know, the prophets discern what news and information like this is needed, and then we give it out to the hopeful elect. So the Lord's showing you what's about to happen, man. How should we act? That's the last question. And let's just get scriptures on that. Now that we know that they're going to be coming down with different miracles and technology, and the Lord controls it, well, this is how we got to act. All right. 2 Timothy 3:12 says, yea, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach shall suffer persecution. Okay. So we know that if we live in the Lord, and just getting some precepts from off this website on persecution, because the answer is simple, man. These basic precepts are the answer. We have to understand that if we live godly in this wicked world, if we live godly in Hamashiach Yahushai, we're going to suffer persecution. So this persecution is coming to the true believers. The persecution is coming. The framing with the technology, if you refuse to take the mark, which is the microchip, that's coming. You know, they're gonna persecute the believers, because they're gonna start implementing the new world order, and they're gonna start pushing that energy and vibration heavier and heavier and heavier every day. And those that rebel against this satanic society are going to be persecuted. But all we have to do, knowing that and seeing the signs, is to keep the faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and make the right decision, and the Lord is going to protect us. Okay. Matthew 5:10, it says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So there's tons of scriptures on how we're going to get delivered and the ways that we can get delivered. But the most important thing to keep in mind is that the kingdom of heaven is awaiting us as long as we can endure this persecution. All right. It's a blessing. So we see what the wicked is planning. We see they got technological devices ready to come after us and to persecute us. But that's a blessing, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is in control of that. The holy angels are with us, and we're going to get delivered from the destruction and from the persecution. But we got to stay faithful and keep the faith, and we're going to get the kingdom of heaven.